All right, guys. Hi. So we are doing today chapter 7, lesson 3, volume of spheres. Okay, so very important for volume of spheres. We do need this formula 4/3 pi r to the third power. Okay, so here we have a radius. We do need that. So we have 4/3 times pi times 5 to the third power. Okay. So we want 5 to the third power, so it's going to go 5 times 5 times 5. Then times 3.14 for pi. So we have 392.5. Okay, 392. But that could be the same thing as multiplying that number times 4. We're going to go back to our calculator, times 4. So we're going to get 1570. Oops. Divided by 3, because we still have the third. So divided by 3. And we get 523.33. And it did say we do need to round to the nearest tenth. So that's going to go there. And the 3 is next to it, so it just stays 523.3. And this is in meters, so cubic meters. Oh, I'm so sorry that it looks ugly. All right, on to number 2. So here we have our radius, 2.1. Oops. 2.1. Okay, so 4/3 times pi times 2.1 to the third power. So 2.1 times 2.1 times 2.1 is 9.261, but we still need to multiply that to 3.14. So all of that up here, that's the pi times 2.1 to the third power, is this big number, 29.0. I'm going to go ahead and just multiply it times 4 already. And then my last step, divide by 3. So we have 38 point, was it? 77. And we're rounding again to the tens place, so that 7 is going to go up to an 8. So 38.8 cubic yards. Okay, so again, it's 2.1 times 2.1 times 2.1. 3 times 3.14 times 4 divided by 3. Okay, I'm going to do one more. The radius is 11. So 4/3 times pi times 11 to the third power. So 11 times 11 times 11 is 1331 times pi, so times 3.14, times 4. Okay, and then divide by 3. Don't forget the divide by 3 at the very end. So we have 5572 point, oops, 0.45. So that is now rounded to the tenths, and it is a 5, so the 4 is going to go up to a 5. So 5572.5 cubic feet. Okay. Oops. Hey guys, so it was brought to my attention about in your example here, you see how we have hemispheres like numbers 5 through 8. So I am going to do an example from the front, and we're just going to pretend like number 4 is a hemisphere. So it would look something like this and like that, right? Like a dome type thing. Okay, it is the same process. We still need the radius, which is 9.4. So that's going to be 4/3 times pi times 9.4. Oops, something happened. I don't know what happened. 9.4 to the third power. Okay. And then after we're done with all of that, we're going to do divide by 2. Okay, at the very end. So everything's the same. So 9.4 times 9.4 times 9.4. Okay. So the 9.4 to the third power, that gives us 830.584. And we're going to do that times 3.14. And then times 4. Then divided by 3. Okay, so my entire answer is 3,477.37. But we still have to divide by 2 because remember we're pretending like this is half, like this bottom part doesn't exist, okay? So our entire answer divided by 2. So that gives us 1,738. Oops, 1,738.68. But remember, we're rounding to the tenths. So that goes up. The 6 is going to become a 7. So 1,738.7 cubic meters. Ooh. All right. Okay. So that's all. That's all I wanted to add in, just in case. I know you're going to get to the assignment here on these questions, 5 through 8. Okay. And this last part that I just did right now, number 4, that's how you would do it. It's the same exact step. Then the very last thing you have to do is divide by 2. All right. Have any questions? Ask away, okay?